Okay, let's draw a kangaroo. I'm going to use this bob shape. You'll see. You're like, Bob, that doesn't look like a kangaroo. It does. You'll see. Sometimes you guys don't believe me when I say things. I don't know why. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to turn the paper this way so that I have more kangaroo room. More kangaroo. Kangaroo. That's a good name. Now here's the thing. When I stamp this, I'm not going to stamp it straight up. I'm going to stamp it on a little bit on a side because I'm going to make my kangaroo hopping. So I'm going to do that. I'm doing this thing too where I'm stamping where I'm just rolling my hand a little bit and you'll see what happens. See, he sort of has, he's not as stampy in the middle. It sort of gives him a little glow. And you'll see when we're done, I'll point it out, you'll see that it looks kind of cool, like it makes it nice. So, let's see, what do we need if it's a kangaroo? He has ears like this, which will do, I had to look them up. I don't know off the top of my head what a kangaroo looks like. They're like little apple slices. I mean, I sort of knew what a kangaroo looked like, but you know, if you're pressed for details. Let's give him some eyes. I bet we could do eyes like a horse has eyes. Like I draw horse eyes. So let's give him a big eye like that. But here's the thing. You're like, boy, those are big, gigantic, dark circles, Bob. They seem that way now, but I'm going to give him blue eyes. And maybe he's hopping, and maybe he's looking back behind him. Right? There we go. Right? He has blue eyes. And we're going to give him, like, some pupils. Right? And he's happy. I'm going to give him a big smile. All right? I'm going to give him a... What color should we make? Let's make his nose red. Let's make his nose red. I don't know why. You know why I'm making his nose red? Because you can make his nose any color you want. That's what I like to just play around and see. I don't really know how this is going to come out, to be honest with you. He's got a big tail that he uses to balance himself. Right? It looks like that. Let's do that. I'm going to color it in real fast. Color, color, color. It's a nice kangaroo. Look at him. That works, right? I think that's good. Now we have to draw his legs, and they come down. They're like a half circle, right? I'm going to make like a circle, half circle here that I'm going to color in. And it's kind of the same color as his body. I'm making it like that. If I can't see it, I'm going to change it. But I think that we'll get it. He's got kind of a little bit of a long leg. And I'm going to make like sort of a flat circle. Flat half circle. I don't know what you'd call a little dome. And that's his leg. Okay? But he has two legs, so I'm going to do the other leg in... Why don't I try to do the other leg in brown? And it might, if it works, I hope it works, it will look like it's behind him. I have to sharpen my pencil a little bit here to get the detail. So this is brown, and brown a lot of times looks like orange but dark. If you put some brown in orange, it makes it look dark. So this looks like it's the back leg. I might put some orange in there too, so we could see the difference. Because that's a little darker than I would like. But it works. Look at that. I think that worked nice. And we'll even give him a little. I'm gonna put a little brown in here so that it looks like he's he's hopping. Like it looks like you can tell where his leg is. That's what I mean. I'm gonna color it in. I'm gonna put a little orange on there, and it'll soften it up. Makes it look more like the rest of him. Sort of blends it together a little bit. So if I just do lightly. Yeah, that looks good, I think. That looks good. So now we need he's got to have his pouch. Put that on there. Right? There's the pouch. So then if we're doing the pouch, it can't be empty. So I'll use a pencil because I gotta make it smaller. I'm gonna use this pencil. So we'll do the same shape as a bob shape for the little Joey. And that's the baby. That's the baby kangaroo. Right? There we go. Baby kangaroo. I think they're called Joey. Oh, I found a brown pencil. That'll be perfect. Okay, and then so the kangaroos have those long kangaroo arms, right? So I'll make one here. And the other one will make waving. Hey! Make sure I missed the Joey's head. How are you? Finish that with this pencil. Waving. And he's hopping. Give him some fur. I'll give him some fur to separate him from the Joey. Color it in. I'm just doing a little bit of shading. Yeah, maybe I should do some brown on that other arm. And then that way. Just gives him some dimension if you do that. I don't want I'm afraid the little Joey's getting lost. So he's waving. He's like, hey. I don't know if they wave in real life. They probably do. I bet they're very friendly. Australian people seem very friendly. I feel like I could go there and people would be nice. They wouldn't be mean to me. So they seem like nice people. Let's give them little fingers. Little thumb. That looks better. Right? I don't know if they have hands like that. You can draw anything you want. This is very strange how this all turned out. I'm buying it though. You can draw things any way you like. That's really fun. Let's put some ground and we'll I think it's very, this is very this color. So let's make the grass blue. Because everything seems the same color on this drawing. We'll do some blue grass. What else can we do for grass? Well, we could certainly always do green. Let's do green. The green and the blue will look nice. He's in Australia. It's actually probably pretty deserty here, like sandy. Not a desert, but it's just very kind of scrub brush and stuff, but we can draw it however we like. Let's see, let's make a cloud. What other color can we use for a cloud? I'm going to do a big yellow cloud because there's not... I want to make the drawing a little more colorful. Right? So we'll do that. Oh, I guess there was some black in that yellow. All right. He's a very strong looking kangaroo, which I think is okay. We'll make a mountain. There's a mountain back here. I don't know if they have anything like this. If mountains look like this there. And then there's a big lake. There's a big lake in front of the mountain. I'm making this up. If you're from Australia, don't call me on the phone and say, hey, you know, you drew that stuff and we don't have those things. Because I know that this isn't historically accurate. I've never been to Australia. I wish I would go. I'd like to go. I was telling my wife last night that that I want to go to more places. I want to go to Japan for some reason. It seems nice. Where else did I want to go? Oh, Amsterdam. We were watching a show that took place in Amsterdam, so I wanted to see. I've been to Amsterdam, but I wanted to. My wife wasn't with me, so I want her to come and we can go see Amsterdam together. Be nice. We'll have a nice time. We get along nice. I don't know what kind of bird this is. They have a lot of cool animals in Australia. Giant spiders too, so. Anyway, that's how you draw a kangaroo. I think he looks pretty good. I think that's pretty nice. I'm gonna fill in his ears since I filled in his tail. Look at that. He's happy. There you go, that's how you draw a kangaroo.